Hey everybody, it's Menz here, and honestly this is going to be a completely different video than what I typically do, and I'm pretty pissed off. Most people wouldn't expect someone like me to do this, however most know that I'm a community contributor, and basically Wargaming, they share some stuff with us privately, and we're not allowed to talk about it until they lift the NDA. However, this just hit a couple days ago, and I've kind of been, going back and forth whether or not like what I should do, because it's a pretty big mistake in my opinion. Most people know the tier 9 tank for Frontlines. It hasn't been announced yet. Really the only thing they've said publicly is it's not the SU 12254 that a lot of people think it's going to be. So they shared this with us basically 2 days ago, I think, at this point, and a lot of people are pissed off about it. However, we're not allowed to talk about it. The M107 here, you can see right above it, that's what they shared with us, is going to be the tier 9 basically reward. It's not a premium tank, so you're not going to earn extra credits, but it's going to be the tier 9 reward tank for Frontlines this season. You have the MIL 1951 being the tier 8, the SCA2, and also the WZ111 you can get as well. But this is going to be the first tier 9 kind of reward special SPG in the game. The M107 being basically the SPG that comes after the M53, M55 as far as like development terms when it comes to like American tank design. This tank, it's kind of silly. Like it's kind of stupid. Like, why would you make an SPG be the tier 9 reward? Like, a lot of people hate SPGs. You'd be better off like making some like type 5 prototype or something and throwing that in there. But as far as what they are talking about, this is gonna hit probably the news within the next week. I think the embargo dates later on in the week here, but basically you're gonna have, it's really accurate, it's fast, and also its DPM's pretty darn good. It has, I believe, looking up on like Wikipedia and stuff, like an 8-inch gun, so that's why the damage is 880 instead of like the higher damage you see on the M53 with 1050. So it's closer towards like the FV 3805 here, but more or less like the kicker is the DPM. If you kind of go off of the stats here, it basically has the best base DPM out of tier 9 SPGs. It also has pretty good accuracy at 0.62, so that's only a slightly worse than the tier 9 Batchat 155. And like more or less, like looking, let me bring this DPM thing. Like wrong thing. I'm pretty ticked off when it comes to this, because like it's blatantly they're releasing, this tier 9 SPG nobody wants, but just like say like the HWK30, the Panhard EBR, and the LT432, like some new like premium tanks we've got, it's just flat out better than some tech tree ones. Like you can see the specific power and stuff on this thing. It's not like anything crazy, so like 14.74, so it's not the best here, but it's a little bit above average, and the top speed on the thing's not too bad either, so it's mobile. The size of it, like, I don't know the camouflage and stuff like that, although it does have the best view range out of all SPGs. It beats the M53 by 10 meters. It's just kind of silly because, like, I'm assuming the camouflage isn't going to be too terrible, because it doesn't look like super big comparing it like on Wikipedia to the M53, but like it's just kind of like, what are you doing, Wargaming? Like, this makes me, and you guys know I don't hate SPGs that much. Like, I kind of accept that they're in the game, but like, it's like, why are you releasing a tier 9 tank? And I'm pretty pissed off because I've spent so long grinding in Frontlines to get to like midway through like Prestige 3, and you have to spend all these hours, which at least there's like the MIL 1951, but like why even try? Like, I don't want an SPG for a tier 9. Like, I don't care about SPGs in the game, but like I feel like this is such a stupid mistake. They're doing a good job with matchmaking, trying to fix that, and like talking about rebalancing other parts of the game, and then they do something stupid like releasing the M107 for the premium tier 9 tank. Like, I just don't know what they're thinking. But anyway, I I'm probably gonna get in trouble for, you know, releasing this, since we're not allowed to talk about this until the article hits later in the week here. But basically, I don't really give a shit for the most part. Like, this is just so like out of left field and stupid. Like, why would you even do this? But anyway, I'm sure the comment section is gonna be pretty crazy here, since, you know, I think this is like the stupidest thing. It's even stupider than the whole you know, World of Tanks, when they tried to add in like emblems and stuff, basically to give you like bonuses to your tank, whatever the hell that patch was named. I even forget it, Rubicon or something. But like, you know, I'm sure people are going to be pissed off, and I don't even care like if I get in trouble for doing this, since, you know, it's basically like, yeah, they can do whatever they want here. In any event, though, I thought I'd let you guys know, and, you know, you might see me, you know, later on streaming here, but I really don't know at this point. Anyway, I guess see you around. A scumbag right now. At least. Come on. Did you really think out of all people I was going to leak something and rage quit? I couldn't even keep like a straight face through most of this video. Come on, I even said shit in the video. That should have been a dead giveaway. That this was like a Rickroll or a April Fool's joke or something. I know Rickroll is kind of the lame, like, overused meme or whatever, and April Fool's joke to get people, but hopefully I at least got some of you guys here. Sorry if I maybe caused a little bit of high blood pressure in a few of you before the midway of the video mark. I was debating whether or not I should do, you know, the M107 up here, or possibly doing like a Japanese super heavy leading into like the Type 5 that had like an even more ridiculous premium round, like a premium Hesh round with more pen and more damage, something like that. But in any event, hopefully you guys thought this was pretty funny. And happy April Fool's Day. I don't know what is going on with the tier 9 tank, by the way. This was all a joke. So, you know, please don't think that this is actually a thing. Anyway, hopefully you got a laugh out of this, or get a little bit of cringeworthiness if you knew what was coming. But thanks again for watching. Happy April Fool's Day again. I'll see you.